Hi, my name is Guy Fredrickson. Today is December 3rd, 2020. This is the third video I'm making on this 1959 Chris Craft 283 engine. Today I've been working on removing the transmission, and I wanted to show a few things before I get any further. So the transmission is in an aluminum housing. It's simply a forward, neutral, reverse gear, and that's engaged by rotating this axis here, and the propeller shaft is directly connected to this flange. So there's no reduction gear. This is in line with the crank shaft of the engine, and it's a one-to-one drive. So the aluminum housing of the transmission is bolted to this casting, which makes the transition between the transmission and the engine block. And so it's held on by several studs around the circumference, and all the nuts and washers have been removed, and I've been in the process of trying to break the gasket seal between these two faces, and I have no reason to believe otherwise that this has been assembled since 1959, so a little over 60 years. So what I've been doing, again, I got all the nuts off the studs. I cleaned up this area a little bit with a wire brush so I could make out the paper gasket. And I started to hammer in these box cutter blades to act as thin wedges to try to get this to separate. So these are simply, the standard box cutter blade, nothing special about them. But they do make a nice wedge for this application. They're a little brittle, so you have to be careful when you're hammering them in place. But you can see I've started to get some separation going. So I've got one down here, got 4 up on the top, and I have one on the other side as well. So it's starting to come apart. I don't know how else you could do this. When you start hammering on these things and heating them up, you can do a lot of damage that way too. So I thought this was a pretty good solution. So again, I just wanted to show that for now. And my next video, I'll have this transmission removed from the engine block, and I can point out a few more things then. Okay, until then, bye-bye.